Hi ladies and gentlemen. Our next lesson is on instrument fingerings. I will review each note and where it is on the staff. You will also see what the note looks like on a fingering chart. Then I will show you where your fingers go on your instrument. Your instrument is the violin. The first note is low D. Over here is the fingering chart. The blue circles on the fingering chart are going to tell you which fingers to put down. The dotted lines show you about where your fingers go. If you have tape, your dotted lines match the tape. D, however, is an open string. So whenever you have an open string, the blue arrow is going to tell you which string you play. D is on the third string. And D is open, no fingers. What is D, ladies and gentlemen? Open, no fingers. One more time. What's D? Open, no fingers. Good. Now, low D is below the staff. Everybody say low D below the staff. One more time. Say low D below the staff. Where's low D, ladies and gentlemen? Below the staff. One more time. Where's low D? Good. Below the staff. Here's how you play D on the violin. It's open third string. Everybody say open third string. So, this is your fourth string here, where the lowest note is. This is your first string, where the highest note is. D is going to be open third string. So that's fourth string here. This is third string. So D is going to be open third string. Everybody say D, open third string. And that's how you play D on the violin, open third string. The next note is E. This is what E looks like on the fingering chart. The blue circle tells you put one finger down on the first tape. E is on the first line. Where's E, ladies and gentlemen? The first line. One more time. Where's E? The first line. Good. Here's how you play E on the violin. Everybody go to the third string. Good. Now take your left index finger, hold it up like this and wiggle it. Now take your first finger and you're going to put it here. If you have tape, put it on the first tape. If you don't have tape, it goes right about here. E is on the first finger of the third string. Everybody say E, first finger, third string. One more time. E, first finger, third string. The next note is F sharp. This is what F sharp looks like on the fingering chart. You're going to put down your first finger here and your second finger there. You're going to add the second finger. That's why the blue circle's on the second finger, because you add the second finger. So you put your first finger here, your second finger here. If you have tape, you put your finger on the first tape and the second tape. So your first finger and second finger go down for F sharp. F sharp is on the first space. Ladies and gentlemen, where's F sharp? The first space. One more time, where's F sharp? Good, on the first space. Here's how you play F sharp on the violin. Everybody take your left hand, hold it up like this. Now take your index finger, wiggle it. Take your index finger and put it here, just like E. Now take your second finger, wiggle it. Put it here. This is how you play F sharp on the violin. First finger and second finger on the third string. Everybody say first finger, third string. One more time. First finger, third string. And once again, this is F sharp on the violin. The next note is G. This is what G looks like on your fingering chart. You're going to put down the first finger, the second finger, and add the third finger. That's why the blue circle's there. You're adding the third finger. So one more time, you're going to put down your first finger, second finger, and third finger. G is on the second line. Ladies and gentlemen, where's G? The second line. One more time, where's G? The second line. Good. Here's how you play G on the violin. Everyone hold up your left hand. Now take your first finger, wiggle it. Take your first finger and put it here. Everybody take your second finger, wiggle it. Take your second finger, put it here. Now take your third finger, wiggle it. Take your third finger, put it here. If you have tape, you're going to put your first finger on the first tape, your second finger on the second tape, your third finger on the third tape. If you don't, this is what it should look like. So everybody say G, first finger, second finger, third finger on the third string. One more time. G, first finger, second finger, third finger on the third string. This is how you play G on the violin. The next note is A. This is what A looks like on the fingering chart. It's an open string. So you're going to play open, second string. This is the second string here. So everybody say A, open, second string. One more time. Say A, open, second string. Where's A? Open, second string. Good. Now A is on the second space. Ladies and gentlemen, where's A? On the second space. Good. One more time. Where's A? On the second space. Here's how you play A on the violin. No fingers on the second string. So this is the fourth string, this is the third string, this is the second string. So you're going to go open, second string. Everybody say open, second string. One more time. Open, second string. And that is how you play A on the violin. Open, second string. The next note is B. This is where B is on the fingering chart. You put down the first finger. What finger do you put down? The first finger. Good. B's on the third line. Ladies and gentlemen, where's B? On the third line. One more time. Where's B? Good. On the third line. Here's how you play B on the violin. Everyone hold up your index finger and your left hand wiggle it. Now take your first finger and put it here. If you have tape, you're going to put it on the first tape. If you don't, it's going to go here. Everybody say B, first finger, second string. One more time. Say B, first finger, second string. This is how you play B on the violin. First finger, second string. The next note is C sharp. This is what C sharp looks like on the fingering chart. You put down your first finger and your second finger on the second string. What fingers do you put down? Your first finger and your second finger. Good. C sharp is on the third space. Ladies and gentlemen, where's C sharp? On the third space. Good. One more time. Where's C sharp? On the third space. Here's how you play C sharp on the violin. Everybody hold up your left hand. Now hold up your index finger. Wiggle it. Now put your first finger here. On the first tape, if you have tape, take your second finger, wiggle it. Put your second finger here. Second tape if you have tape. Ladies and gentlemen, this is C sharp on the violin. Everybody say C sharp. First finger and second finger on the second string. One more time. C sharp, first finger and second finger on the second string. The next note is high D. This is what high D looks like on the fingering chart. The blue circle means you add the third finger. So for high D, on the second string, you put down the first finger, the second finger, and the third finger. What fingers do you put down? The first finger, second finger, and third finger. High D is on the fourth line. Ladies and gentlemen, where's high D? On the fourth line. One more time, where's high D? Good, on the fourth line. Here's how you play high D on the violin. You learned low D before, now you're going to learn high D. To play high D, everyone hold up your left hand, now hold up your index finger. Wiggle it. Now take your index finger, put it here. If you have tape, put it on the first tape. Take your second finger, wiggle it. Now put it here. If you have tape, put it on the second tape. Now take your ring finger, your third finger, wiggle it. Now put it here. It should be closer. The second and third finger should be closer than the first and second finger. Put it on the third tape if you have tape. Everybody say high D, first finger, second finger, and third finger on the second string. One more time. Say high D, first finger, second finger, third finger on the second string. This is how you play high D on the violin. And that is all the notes that you know for the violin. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participating in today's lesson, and I look forward to making you a new lesson next week.